Hey, I don't want to take much of your time, but you've seen Savvy Startup Marketer, and you're probably here because you have a little bit of interest or curious about what it actually is all about. And you just want to know for sure, is it the right fit for you or not? Fantastic. Let me help you decide. First of all, why did I create Savvy Startup Marketer? Lord knows the world does not need more marketing advice. And that's kind of what led me to this topic. I feel like there's a ton of marketing advice out there and how-tos and tutorials and even professionals that can help you with marketing, but most of it is based on businesses that have some funding, that are more established, that already have pretty decent sized audiences. And that advice is like basically how to spend more money and how to get through to the audience that you already have. And where I've found a huge gap, which a lot of business owners have affirmed, is what do you do when you are just starting with nothing? And in that first couple of years, when you're just like, I don't have money, I don't have a built up audience, I don't have anything done. How am I supposed to launch and do marketing with from scratch, basically? So, Savvy Startup Marketer is for that group of people. So, if that already sounds like you, you're probably on the right track. Let's look at my view of the course, and I will show you what's actually in there. As an enrolled student, your course is going to look like this. On the left, you're going to have a menu of modules and then whatever lessons are in those modules. So we have an introduction from me and a couple of preface and introductory things. We're going to talk about what you actually should have ready for your business before you start building a marketing system for it. And it is very, very little. And honestly, even if you don't have this stuff, I give you resources to help you get it done so that you are ready, and it's not time consuming stuff at all. It's basically just make these decisions so that you have some direction for your marketing system, right? And then we finished this one off with a bang, which is one of my favorite master classes. It's the key to immediate sales. So we are already talking about selling before we ever even start our system. And that's important because the timing and the order of how you do this method is actually going to either put you at an advantage, or like most people, you're going to get it out of order and you're going to be held back in your business and wish you had done this type of thing a long time ago. Anyways, then we go to module 1, which is pretty loaded. This is the system build, and I go all the way from establishing your branding. If you already have that done, no worries, you can just skip that lesson, although it does have some pretty good info in it. We talk about brand messaging. We talk about what your website actually needs. All of this is to make sure you have the right mindset about these marketing tools that are so popular and so common and so often used in an amateur way because people don't take time to invest in these skills and this knowledge. So I'm going to give you all of this. I'm going to give you a system workbook download that is freaking amazing. We're going to talk about lead pages and building a simple website on lead pages. I'm a massive fan of lead pages, and you will understand why if you ever use that tool. We talk about SEO and then even adding SEO. We talk about then finalizing a website, setting up Google Business Profile, setting up your analytics. And I demonstrate all of this in front of you so you understand what you have to do. And this is like a step-by-step hand holding. So it makes it very easy. We're going to then talk about email marketing. I like ConvertKit. There are plenty of other options. And then we kind of get to the end of this big monster module with some nice bonuses, some freebies for that come with your enrollment. And then I even add a bonus in if you create digital products. I explain a really easy way to set that up with the platforms that you already have. One of my absolute favorite parts of Savvy Startup is this insanely good, really could be its own course called Repeat Ready. It's at the end of this first module, and we set up your system for customers before you have customers. I go into all of the reasoning for this, but I basically am getting you completely 100% ready for the first lead that turns into a customer. So that customer can then become a marketer for you. It's all just really sensible, really smart, very strategic stuff. So you'll come through this first module feeling like, holy crap, that alone was so helpful and so amazing. And you can honestly get this system set up in just a couple of days if you have the time for it. And I actually encourage like making it a 2-week goal and not going longer than 2 weeks, because once you have this done, you will feel like I can just go. I can run with my business now. I am so ready. But it doesn't stop there. Module tool is about attracting new leads when you're ready for that. Module 3 is about making things easier on yourself, doing your marketing in less time, getting into repeatable rhythms, how to accelerate your sales with your own habits and your daily schedule. This is stuff that I've fine-tuned over the years, and that is one of the pain points of a lot of business owners is how much time marketing takes them. I'm going to help you with that in a big way in this course. And then we talk about how to evaluate what's happening with your business, particularly with marketing, and the smart way to do that, and the non like diving into spreadsheets way. And then at the very end, there's this whole bonus chapter on, okay, what do you do when you hit a couple years into your business and you are actually ready to scale? Maybe that looks like hiring. Maybe it looks like adding more platforms. What's the smart, sensible way to do that? And how do you know you're ready? We talk about a lot in this lesson for businesses that are a little bit further along than that startup or launch phase. And then we end it with something super cool. I actually will pay you money at the end of this course, not only for completing the course, but for doing a couple of simple things that will earn you up to $200 cash back from your course enrollment. I mean, does that sound good, or does that sound good? So that's what it's like to be inside Savvy Startup Marketer from here. Hopefully that helps you make a decision and you'll know, yes, this is exactly what I needed. A lot of those chapters and lessons are what I have been wanting and wishing somebody would tell me what to do. So all you have to do now is go and jump into the course, go get your enrollment, and I am there every step of the way. You can ask me questions inside of your course. That's all explained in your onboarding as a student. And you can get more as it's added if we do add more content in there. Because you have unlimited access. So if you have any further questions, I can be reached at the email that you got this video from just by hitting reply, or Lindsey@lindseywagnon.com also is how you can get to me. I would love to help you decide once and for all if this is right for you, especially if you are a brand new business owner. So thanks for joining me for the tour, and I would love it if I see you in the course.